Hi, so my name is Johnisha, and I wanted to start this channel to basically inform incoming freshmen into college, like what to expect, what was my experience, and offer advice. So I wanted to start this channel because I know when I was a freshman, I was looking on YouTube, and some people helped me, but I didn't find much on here, especially for like black girls going to like a predominantly white college. So I just wanted to share my experience so far. So currently I am a freshman at a university in California. I live in California. I do not travel to California, so I don't know much about that. So basically, I've taken about mm, like okay, six, like 10 classes already, which is like 40 units or something like that. So basically, I just wanted to start off with like, college is hard. College is not for everyone. So if you don't come to college with a goal or a sense of dedication or commitment, then you will drop out as soon as you get there because it's not easy. And I learned that really quick. But luckily for me, the school that I attend, they're very helpful. Like my orientation was we went to the we went to the school. We had to stay there for 3 days and 2 nights. So basically, we met people, learned about the school, and registered classes. And we met our advisors, and they helped us with our classes. And I think orientation was the thing that helped me the most. I would say because I had no clue as to what I was doing. I didn't know what classes I was taking, what classes I was supposed to take, and how I'd take them because I didn't know how. And so that what my advisor came in handy for. And I just want to touch on what my first quarter was. I had 3 classes my first quarter, which is 12 units, and that's the units for a full-time student. And they recommended that we take 12 units our first quarter just so we could get used to the hang of things. So, my first quarter, I was determined. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, whatever. And I ended up with all B's, which is a good thing, right? But through the whole quarter, I was so like worried about my grades because I couldn't figure out. I still to this day can't figure out how I pulled the B out in my sociology class, but I did it, and it's hard work. It's very hard work. So my freshman first quarter, I took sociology, English, and stats. Yeah, stats. And I think the easiest class for me was the stats class. Yeah, because there was no reading or writing, so I was like, yay! And I understand that I'm better at math than at English. And oh, I forgot to tell you my major. My major is sociology. Um, I like the topic, but I'm thinking about changing. I don't know. I'm just still trying to get the feel of things. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I had 3 classes. Yeah. For that, I had all B's in my quarter. Second quarter, I had I took 12 units I could have taken more, but I didn't want to risk it. I wanted to get used to like things because I feel like I have to catch up because I'm not as advanced as some people are in English because I have to take prep classes. So English, my second grade, I took English, um, history, and what was the other class I took? Oh, political science. My favorite class that quarter was political science. Like it was so entertaining. The professor was so like he made sure you learned, and he made people participate in his class. So and he was very like firm with what he taught. Like there was no tricks, no turns. He gave it like it was. So that was good. And then my history class. Oh my goodness, that history class messed me up. Um, I didn't even want to talk about that class because it was so like I completely failed that class. So basically, I'm gonna give you guys an idea. It was a history class, a BE, intro to history class. It was a GE I was required to do, so there was no getting out of it. But I should have taken a different professor. But anyways, he required 5 essays. 5. I don't even do that many essays in my English classes. I do at most 3 essays in my English classes. So he required 5 essays. And the essays were, you had to write the essays according to what he wanted you to write the essays. So like, I know that sounds like, okay, that's how every essay is, but no, it is different. You had to write the essays based on his lecture in the book. So his lecture was boring, first of all. I could not stay awake in his lecture. I had no idea what was going on in my class. It was a 10 a.m. class like that, and I had no idea what was going on in his class. And he never had like office hours. He wasn't helpful. He was like 73 years old or something. And when his lectures was like, he was like in the moment of what was happening in history. He was just so theatrical with it. So, um, it wasn't an interesting class at all. And I used to like history. I don't know what happened. But the first essay I had a D. I got a D. Basically it wasn't what he wanted, so I felt it. And plus on top of those essays, we had like tons of reading, like 3 chapters plus terms, weekly quizzes. So I had to be on top of things. I tried my hardest to be on top of everything, but it did not work. So the second the second time we had to do essays, we had to do 2 essays. And about he gave us like a month to do them, but the way he phrases the questions were not what he wanted in the essay. So it probably, I don't know, it probably was my fault because I didn't understand the question. But I ended up getting an F on one and a D on one. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna sit here. And I ended up failing my class. I just didn't go to it anymore, and I ended up getting like a withdrawal, which messed up my GPA completely. Mind you, I had a 3.8, I think. Now I have a 1.9, 1.9 something, and that class messed me up, and now I'm suffering for it. I can't, you know, apply for scholarships because most college scholarships require a 2.5 or better, and so I'm gonna work very hard this quarter because I have 4 classes, which is 16 units, and I'm working hard to get like A's in those classes so my GPA can go up, you know. So if you slack off, it will hurt you. That's what I'm trying to say. But this quarter, let's see what classes I'm taking. I'm taking English, freshman English, um, Music 101, Theater 208, and Sociology 202. These classes seem pretty like manageable for me, but like I said, you never know. But I've learned something. Like if you know people, talk to people about how the professor is, because if you don't know, you just signing up for classes that you don't know, and then you're like stuck in the class that you can't get out or drop. You know? And I have recommended that people not take his classes anymore, like, because I'm a part of this group on Facebook, and every school I think has like a group on Facebook for their class. I was like, yeah, don't take him unless you're a good reader and you're a good writer. And I was neither one of those. So that's what hurt me. And he wasn't very like helpful to which I could go get help with because he was, I don't know, he was really, really old and he was an ass about his essays, so what was I gonna do? So yeah, so that's my freshman story of my freshman year. Um, if you want to know more about anything else, like any topics, please subscribe and let me know because I'm willing to like help anyone because I know that people really been, you know, having videos on here to help me about, you know, a black girl going to a predominantly white college or whatever. So if you want to know about financial aid, what else? Housing, dorms. I don't know much about housing and dorms, but I have had friends that live in dorms and I know their stories. And working, you know, managing time, um, what else? Whatever you want to know about college, like the transition or anything, just let me know. And I will be glad to make a video and help you. So thanks for watching and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.